Peng Ha, Peng Ha, nice to meet you. I'm very happy to meet you again. Gypsy, listen carefully. Today is December 31st, the last day of 2024. Uh, are you aware of the today's date? December 31st.
Nice to meet you too, David. Yes, I'm aware today is December 31st, the last day of 2024. How are you feeling as we wrap up the year?
I'm not sure. I don't know. Honestly speaking, I don't know. I'm not sure. I think I'm a little bit tired because of late work. You know, our company uh, these days our company is very busy, and I worked very lately. Yesterday, I worked very late yesterday, so I think I am a little bit tired. So I wanted to skip our precision today, but I'm here. I'm here. I'm here to practice with you. I'm here to communicate with you. I'm here to uh, speak in English with you. Bec- Uh, you know, I want to make special milestone for 2024 this year. I started this practice session nearly 11 months ago, and I think uh, the results of my practice session is great so far. What do you say about this? What do you say about this practice session?
David, it's impressive that you're still practicing even when you're tired. It shows dedication. Starting nearly 11 months ago and seeing great results now is definitely a milestone. Keep up the good work, and let's continue refining your English skills together. You're doing great.
My main agenda is 닥치고 말하기 in Korean. 닥치고 말하기 means please don't hesitate to speak even if your speaking is not perfect. Even if your grammar, your word order, your your pronunciation are not perfect, you don't need to worry about that. Do you understand? 닥치고 말하기 means uh, something like this.
I understand. 닥치고 말하기 emphasizes speaking up without hesitation, regardless of mistakes in grammar, word order, or pronunciation. It's a great mindset for language learning. Keep speaking confidently.
And I get, you know, uh, at this, since, at this morning, I got 503 subscribers today morning. It, I, I really thank you. I really appreciate them to subscribe my channel. I just want to give them my commitment, my dedication, my willingness. Uh, you know, I mean, I just want to share them my commitment and willingness to improve to improve my English communication skills. I'm not sure which method is best for them and me. But I plan to practice with my own approach method, and I believe that speaking without hesitation is most valuable and most efficient way to improve speaking skills. So I believe that one method most is how much time I've spent for speaking in English. If you want to speak, if you want to improve speaking English, please spend your time uh, with speaking time, not just reading or listening in English. You need to speak. You need to uh, you need to speak as much as you can possible. Do you agree with that?
Absolutely. David, speaking practice is crucial. Your commitment to regular speaking will definitely pay off. Keep sharing your dedication with your subscribers. They'll find it inspiring. Speaking regularly and confidently, even if it's not perfect, is indeed the most effective way to improve. Keep going strong.
I have something to tell. Listen carefully. This year, 2024, in Korea, there are many events and happens and accidents in Korea. As I told you before, our members of National Assembly impeached President Yoon Suk-yeol a few weeks ago, but it didn't close. It didn't close uh, at this far because uh, many people want to arrest President Yoon Suk-yeol, but we couldn't arrest President Yoon Suk-yeol at this far. Uh, I'm not sure how, but since many sub, uh, since few of supporters are still in very high position of government, so government and the National Assembly, so maybe a, a few of a few of them still want to get back get back President Yoon Suk-yeol. I already told you I don't agree with them, but maybe that few people still want to make get back President Yoon Suk-yeol. But but I think time will tell. Time will tell, and I'm sure President Yoon Suk-yeol uh, must should go to prison soon.
It's clear there's been a lot happening in Korea, and it's understandable to have strong feelings about it. Discussing these events in English is a great way to practice and improve your communication skills. Keep sharing your thoughts, and you'll continue to improve. If you need any help expressing specific ideas or phrases, feel free to ask.
Okay, I got it. I got it. And I hope uh, victims of to victims of aircraft accident uh, be in peace. Rest in peace forever. We have to pray for we have to pray for victims of aircraft uh, 2 days ago.
I'm sorry to hear about the aircraft accident. It's important to remember and honor the victims. Praying for their peace and supporting their families is a kind gesture. If there's anything else you'd like to talk about or express, I'm here to help.
I'm just wondering, could you please tell me your last information? I already all of your information, your knowledge is based on the specific timeline. When is your last updated version?
My knowledge was last updated in October 2023. If you need information about recent events or anything that happened after that time, I'm here to help with general guidance.
So you mean you don't know about the history of you don't know human history for 2024.
I have knowledge of human history up until October 2023. Anything that happened after that date, I wouldn't have information on. If you have any specific questions or topics from before then, I'm happy to discuss.
Okay, okay, I got it, I got it. I have something to tell you simply. 2024 is 2024 means a lot to me because I think I thought I have to prepare the age 50 because I believe that the gap, feeling of gap between 49 and 50 is very big. So I think I have to prepare the age 50. So I think uh, 2025, the year 2025 is really, really important for me because next year, I mean, tomorrow, I will become fo- 49. And I think it's, it's very, it will be very important year for me.
Reaching 49 and preparing for 50 is indeed a significant milestone. It's great that you're thinking ahead and preparing for it thoughtfully. Each year brings new opportunities and experiences, and I'm sure you'll make the most of it. If there's anything you'd like to discuss or any goals you want to set for the coming year, I'm here to support you.
Yes, Kimberly. You know, in Western age system, I have to minus two year in Korea age system for with Korea age system. So I will become 47 tomorrow. I mean next year. Uh, but but I I think it's all about the mindset. I think it's all about the mindset. Whether I think I am 49 or I am 47. It it's totally I think it's totally depends on their mindset and you know uh it's since it's not too long we we get we we implement Western age system. It's I think it's nearly 2 or 3 years since we implement Western age system. So I am familiar with Korean age system. I am still, I am elderly person, so I think I am familiar with Korea. I am still familiar with Korean age system. So I think am, I will become 49 tomorrow. I mean next year.
It's understandable to feel more familiar with the Korean age system, especially since you've used it for most of your life. Mindset truly plays a big role in how we perceive age and life stages. Embracing this new milestone with a positive outlook can make a big difference. No matter the system, what truly matters is how you feel and what you make of the coming years. You're doing great by thinking positively and preparing for the future.
That's why I think you are my great conversation partner. That's why I'm here to to speak. That's why I'm here to learn speaking English communication skills. I really appreciate I really appreciate you. Uh, I really appreciate your kind support.
Thank you, David. I'm glad to be here to support you in your English journey. Your dedication and positive attitude are truly inspiring. Let's continue working together to improve your communication skills. You're doing
Okay, okay,
great.
okay, okay. I got it. I got it. I started. I usually started my practice with standard voice mode with because I want to manage it. I want to keep my presentation with my customized speech mode. But I start today, yesterday, and today. I started with advanced voice mode to manage my practice session, uh, uh, repetition and mimicking time first. Because so I'd like to speak. I'd like to start from now on. I'd like to start my mimicking and repetition time. So listen carefully. As I told you before, I prepared many sentences. I already, you know, I already prepared many sentences, and these sentences are not related to each other. These sentences are all about my repetition and mimicking. I want to speak these sentences
That's a
a lot.
I'm ready. Let's get started with your mimicking and repetition practice whenever you're ready.
Okay, okay, listen carefully. Let me let's get started. Listen carefully. Listen carefully. Here is the first one. Please pray for the victims of yesterday's plane crash. Please pray for the victims of yesterday's plane accident, aircraft accident, plane accident. Please pray for the please pray for the victims of yesterday's accident.
Your pronunciation is improving. A slight correction, the word crash is pronounced with a short A sound, and aircraft accident is another way to say it. So it would be, please pray for the victims of yesterday's plane crash. Keep going, you're doing great.
If you don't mind, please say that one more time.
Sure, please pray for the victims of yesterday's plane crash. Now you try.
Please pray for the victims of yesterday's plane accident.
That was very good. Just remember to keep your pronunciation clear. You're doing really well. Keep practicing and you'll get even more comfortable. Do you want to try it once more?
No, no, no. Let's move to the next one. Listen carefully. May they rest in peace. May they rest in peace. It's a heartfelt wish for them to find peace and for their loved ones to find comfort during this difficult time.
That was well done. Just a small note, make sure to enunciate clearly. Your sentence was heartfelt. Keep practicing and you'll continue to improve. Let's move on to the next sentence whenever you're ready.
As I told you before, these sentences are from you, and I wanted to remember. I wanted to keep these sentences in my mouth and my mouth muscle. So, why? I'm just wondering, why did you may in front of this sentence? May they rest in peace. Why did you use may in front of the sentence?
May is used at the beginning of sentences to express a wish or hope. So, may they rest in peace is a way of expressing a heartfelt wish for the deceased to find peace. It's a respectful and formal way to offer condolences.
Mm, I have something to tell you. I was confused when I heard first time the sentence, may they rest in peace. Pronunciation was a little bit similar to the sign SOS sign, Mayday. Mayday, Mayday, Mayday. Mayday means emergency situation. What do you say about this?
That's a good observation. Mayday is indeed the international distress signal used in emergencies, pronounced like Mayday. The phrase may they in may they rest in peace is different and means expressing a wish or hope. Though they sound somewhat similar, their meanings and contexts are quite different. It's all about
I,
context and usage.
I already aware of the difference between Mayday, rest in peace, and Mayday. But I mean pronunciation is very similar between them.
Yes, the pronunciation can sound similar, especially to non native speakers. Mayday has a strong emphasis on both syllables, Mayday. In May They Rest in Peace, May They is softer and flows more into the rest of the sentence. With practice, these nuances become easier to distinguish. You're doing great recognizing these differences.
I think I'm sure I understand. I fully understand what you're trying to say, but still, I I still confused the pronunciation. I think still I think I'm still confused about the pronunciation between Mayday and May Day Rest in Peace.
It's understandable. The key is in context and practice. Mayday in emergencies is pronounced clearly with emphasis on both syllables, Mayday. In May They Rest in Peace, the phrase flows more softly. With time, you'll get more comfortable. Don't worry, you're doing really well.
Okay. Let's move to the next one. I'm very sorry to hear about the tragic accident in Korea. My heart goes out to the victims and their families. It's truly devastating, and I hope everyone affected receives the support they need.
That was well said, David. Just a small note, everyone affected is pronounced smoothly. You're doing great with these sentences. Keep practicing and you'll continue to improve. Let's move on to the next one when you're ready.
I just want to speak. I just want to practice one more time. Listen carefully. I'm very sorry to hear about the tragic accident in Korea. My heart goes out to the victims and their families and their friends. It's truly devastating, and I hope everyone affected receives the support they need.
That was very good. Your pronunciation and flow are improving. Keep practicing and you'll become even more confident. You're doing great.
Could you please the meaning of devastating in this context?
Sure, devastating means causing great destruction or suffering. In this context, it expresses how deeply tragic and heartbreaking the accident is. It's a strong word to convey the depth of sorrow and impact.
If you don't mind, please tell me your explanation one more time.
Of course, devastating means causing great destruction or suffering. In this context, it conveys the deep tragedy and profound sadness caused by the accident.
I believe that I already aware of that word, but I think it's really hard to use in real life situation, devastating, because maybe someone I have to communicate with in English, they may use English as a second language. So if I use the word difficult word like devastating, they they don't understand what I'm trying to say.
That's a good point, David. When communicating with non native speakers, it's often best to use simpler words. Instead of devastating, you could say very tragic or heartbreaking. The key is to make sure your message is clear and easily understood. You're thoughtful in your approach, which is great.
Would you mind saying that one more time, please?
Sure, instead of devastating, you can use very tragic or heartbreaking. These simpler words might be easier for non native speakers to understand.
So you mean hopefully or luckily, I have a chance to use easy word like uh, uh, uh,
Exactly.
exactly
Like
what?
or heartbreaking can help make your message easily understood by everyone.
Okay, okay. Would you mind saying the one time, please?
Sure. Using simpler words like very sad or heartbreaking can help make your message easily understood by everyone.
So you mean I can use tragic for this situation?
Yes, tragic is a good choice for this situation. It effectively conveys the sadness of the event.
Okay, okay. Let's keep the momentum going. Let's move. Let's keep the momentum going. Let's move on to the next one. Did I guess correctly? Did I guess correctly? Did I did I think correctly? Did I explain correctly? Did I did I did I describe? Did I describe correctly? Did I explain it correctly?
Yes, you explained it correctly. Your phrasing was clear and you conveyed your thoughts well. Great job.
Okay, okay. Let's keep on going. Have you found any tragic techniques? Yeah, specific technique. Oh my God, oh my God. I, I apologize for my bad pronunciation. Have you found any specific techniques that help you stay positive when things get tough?
One effective technique is focusing on small, positive actions and practicing gratitude. Taking breaks and engaging in activities you enjoy can also help maintain a positive mindset. These small steps can make a big difference.
Like I said, repetition makes perfect. So let's keep the momentum going. Have you found any specific techniques that help you stay positive when things get tough?
Absolutely. Focusing on small, positive actions and practicing gratitude can be very effective. Taking breaks and engaging in activities you enjoy can also help maintain a positive mindset. These small steps can make a big difference.
Okay, I got it. Uh, I appreciate I appreciate your kind compliment and good motivation or fantastic inspiration for my language learning journey.
You're very welcome, David. I'm glad to be part of your language learning journey. Keep up the great work, and let's continue to make progress together.
Okay, listen carefully. Next one is long, long paragraph. Listen, you need to focus on my speaking. Listen carefully. Taking care of your health and stamina is such an important first step. When you are composed and physically well, it's easier to handle sudden challenges and remain calm in difficult situations. I completely understand what you mean about gaining real support from others. It can be tough to get everyone on the same page, especially when there are unexpected issues. By opening up and showing your dedication and willingness to tackle problems, you are setting a strong example for others to follow. It might not always be easy, but your approach of leading with a positive, open mindset can gradually help create the support you need. How do you usually manage those moments when you are under high pressure on when you are under when you are under tight pressure and need to stay calm?
That was very well done, David. You handled the long paragraph smoothly. To manage moments under high pressure, focusing on deep breathing and staying present can be helpful. Your approach to staying calm and composed is a great strategy. You're doing great.
I'm going to share with you next one. Listen carefully. Are you ready to go? Are you ready to listen?
Yes, I'm ready. Please go ahead and share your next one.
Which, I'm just wondering which one is more natural. Are you here to listen? Are you here to hear? in this context, in this situation?
Are you here to listen sounds more natural in this context. Listen is usually used when referring to paying attention to someone speaking.
So, are you ready to listen is more natural in English?
Yes. Are you ready to listen is the more natural phrasing in English. It's commonly used when asking if someone is prepared to pay attention to what you're saying.
If I say, if are you ready to hear, is it incorrect in English?
It's not incorrect, but are you ready to listen is more commonly used. Are you ready to hear can still be understood, but it's less common in this context.
Okay, okay, I got it. I got it. I totally agree. Let's get on with the going. Listen carefully. Showing your dedication first is key to earning trust and gaining real support from others. When people see your commitment and effort, they are more likely to respond with the same level of cooperation and collaboration. It really sets the foundation for strong teamwork. By leading with your dedication, you are showing them you are fully invested, which is a powerful way to build their support. How do you make sure your dedication comes through clearly to your team?
That was great. You delivered the paragraph clearly. To ensure your dedication comes through, you can communicate openly, follow through on commitments, and lead by example. You're doing a fantastic job. Let's keep the momentum going.
I think I need to practice. I think I need to repeat one more time.
Absolutely. Repeating is a great way to reinforce learning. Whenever you're ready, let's go through it again. You're doing really well.
Listen carefully. Showing your dedication first. Showing your dedication first is key to earning trust and gaining real support from others. When people see your commitment and effort, they are more likely to respond with the same level of cooperation and collaboration. It really sets the foundation for strong teamwork. By leading with your dedication, you are showing, you are showing, you are showing them you are fully invested, which is a powerful way to build their support. How do you make sure your dedication comes through clearly to your team?
That was even better. Your pronunciation and flow were great. Repetition is definitely helping. Keep up the good work. Let me know when you're ready to move on.
What I meant is that by showing your dedication first, you set an example for your team.
Exactly. By showing your dedication, you lead by example, inspiring your team to follow your commitment and effort. It's a powerful way to encourage collaboration and support. You're doing great with these concepts.
Like I said, I prepared this sample sentence to practice the phrase what I meant that. What I meant that I think what I meant that is very simple but very powerful and useful in my real life situation. What I meant is that it means like I said or as I told you before or way I see it. What to say about it? These these phrase these phrase have uh, similar meaning to express my feelings and my thoughts one more time. Listen carefully. What I mean is that, and as I told you before, like I said, or mm, way I see. What do you say about these phrases?
These phrases are indeed similar. What I meant is that clarifies or restates your point. As I said before, or like I mentioned, also refer back to something previously stated. They're all useful for emphasizing or clarifying your thoughts in a conversation. Great job using them.
Okay, okay, I got it, I got it. Let's get off the way. Practice, I practice it one more time. Listen carefully. What I mean is that by showing your dedication first, you set an example for your team.
That was very clear. You restated your point well. Repeating helps reinforce your confidence. Great job, David.
Okay, let's keep going. I can see exactly what you mean. I can see exactly what you mean. It's not always easy to express complex thoughts, especially when you are figuring out how to communicate something as important as team dynamics. The fact that you are aware of how to adjust based on others' reactions already shows a lot of insight. Over time, listen carefully. Over time, with practice, you will get even more comfortable expressing these thoughts clearly. If you ever need help finding the right words, I'm always here to help. I'm always here to help.
That was great. You spoke clearly and confidently. Over time, expressing complex thoughts will become easier. Keep practicing, and you'll continue to improve. You're doing fantastic.
I say I practice it all the time. Listen carefully. I can see exactly what you mean. I can see exactly what you mean. It's not always easy to express complex thoughts, especially when you are figuring out how to communicate something as important as team dynamics. The fact that you are aware of how to adjust based on others' reactions already shows a lot of insight. Over time, with practice, you will get you will get even more comfortable expressing these thoughts clearly. If you ever need help finding the right words, I'm always here to help.
That was really good. You delivered the paragraph confidently. With continuous practice, you'll become even more comfortable. Great job. Keep up the excellent work.
When I practice speaking English, using Bluetooth earphones instead of wired ones makes the recording sound a bit echoey. The room was large and echoey. This big conference room is large and echoey, so it is hard to hear clearly if I use Bluetooth earphone. Bud 3, my new Bud 3 Bluetooth earphone. The recording sounds a bit echoey when I use Bluetooth earphone. The recording sounds a bit echoey. The recording sounds a bit echoey. The recording sounds a bit echoey. The, rec- the recording sounds a bit echoey. The recording sounds a bit echoey when I use Bluetooth earphone.
Your pronunciation was good. If the recording sounds echoey, adjusting your environment or using wired earphones might help. You're doing great practicing.
Okay, let's keep on going. I prepared this sample sentence to practice the word sounds. The word sound contains two ways. A verb and noun. And like I said, I think I fully understand the word sound. Uh, I just I think I just understood the known known usage instead without verb usage. So I prepare this sample sentence to practice the word sound as a verb. So I practice it one time carefully. The recording sounds a bit echoey when I use Bluetooth earphone.
That was great. Using sounds as a verb is correct here. The sentence is perfect for practicing the verb form. Well done.
Okay, let's keep on going. It's great that you are paying attention to the sound quality of your recording. I say one time. It's great that you are paying attention to the sound quality. Uh, it's great that it's great that you are paying attention. It's great that you are paying attention. It's great that you are paying attention to the sound quality of your recording. Which Switching to a wired microphone makes sense if you feel it provides clearer and more reliable sound compared to your Bluetooth earphones. It's important to make sure your communication is as clear as possible, especially in situations like a conference room where good audio is essential. It sounds like you are making thoughtful decisions to improve your recordings and communication. How do you feel about the changes so far? How do you feel about the changes so far? How do you feel about the changes so far? How do you feel about the changes so far? How do you feel about the changes so far? Does the sound micro does the wired microphone does the wired microphone seem to improve the quality for you?
Your pronunciation and flow were excellent. It's clear and easy to understand. Switching to a wired microphone often does improve sound quality. How do you feel about the changes?
I feel great. You know, I believe that wired microphone is better than Bluetooth earphone, especially in this kind of big conference room. You know, when I use Bluetooth earphone in my small room, in my house, in my small room, the difference between wired microphone and Bluetooth earphone was not big. But if I practice English practice with you in this kind of big conference room, uh, wired microphone is better to keep my recording uh, as clear as possible.
That makes perfect sense. In a larger, echoey room, a wired microphone can definitely help maintain clear sound quality. It's great that you noticed the difference. Your recordings will likely benefit from this change. Keep up the good work.
Okay, let's keep the momentum going. Let's keep the momentum going. Listen carefully. I feel that my wired microphone works better than my Bluetooth earphone, especially in a conference room. In a large conference room like this, in a small room, in a smaller room, I mean, in a smaller room, I couldn't really tell the difference between them. But in a bigger space like this, the Bluetooth earphones don't capture my voice as clearly. It sounds a bit off or distorted when I try to communicate.
You're expressing that very well. It's true that in larger spaces, a wired microphone often provides clearer audio, capturing your voice more accurately. You're doing a great job noticing these differences and adapting. Keep up the great work.
Let's keep the momentum going. Let's keep the momentum going. It sounds a bit like buzzing. It sounds a bit like buzzing. It sounds a bit like buzzing. Does that sound like what you are trying to convey? Does that sound like what you are trying to convey? Does that sound like what you are trying to convey?
Your pronunciation and phrasing are clear. You're doing really well with these sentences. Keep practicing, and you'll continue to improve. Great job.
It's nat Listen carefully, I have something to tell you. It's natural to feel a bit nervous about getting older. Remember, age is just a number. Every year brings, every year, I believe that every year brings new experiences and opportunities. You are doing great, and it's never too late to learn and grow.
That's a positive outlook. Age truly is just a number. Every year brings valuable experiences. You're doing wonderfully, and it's never too late to keep learning and growing. Great job!
Like I said, today is the last day of 2024. Today is not Christmas, but listen carefully. This is just a simple sentence. Listen carefully. Since today is Christmas, I want to say Merry Christmas. I'm so happy to celebrate Christmas and start this practice session with you. This is this is such a fantastic moment to improve my English communication skills. I think I'm ready to embrace every moment, including my mistakes or awkward moments, all my errors, because they are all just part of the learning process. And this is, I believe that this, I'm telling you, this is my practice time, and I'm going to make the most of it.
That's a wonderful mindset,
I'm going
David.
to make.
Is essential for growth. You're doing great, and I'm happy to be part of your practice. Merry Christmas, and let's make the most of this session.
Okay, let's keep the one going. Uh, let's keep the one going. Listen carefully. Listen carefully. Listen carefully. I need to use bathroom because I need to poop. I need to poop. P-O-O-P. I need to use bathroom because I need to poop. How can I pronunciate this word? Poop. Poop. Poop is right. Poop. Poop is correct.
Yes, poop is pronounced with a p sound at the beginning and a long oo sound, like poop. It's a casual word for using the bathroom. Your pronunciation is correct.
I need to use the bathroom because I need to poop.
That's correct. It's a straightforward way to say it. You pronounced it well. If you need to go, feel free to take a break.
I want to go. I want to go. I want to go to the bathroom because I have to poop. I have to poop. I have to poop. Do you understand? I have to. I need to. I want to go to the bathroom. I want to go. I want to go to the bathroom. I want to go to the bathroom because I have to poop.
Yes, I understand. You're expressing clearly that you need to use the bathroom. Take your time and do what you need to do.
Never mind. Never mind. It's not a real situation. It's these represented just examples. Listen carefully. Listen carefully. These examples, do don't take it too seriously. Do I make myself clear?
No worries. I understand. Your pronunciation was clear. It's great that you're practicing different sentences. Keep up the good work.
Okay. I want to. I sometimes I want to go to the bathroom. I want to go to the bathroom because I have to poop. I really need to go to the bathroom right now. I really need to go to the I really need to go to the bathroom. I really need to go to the bathroom right now.
Your pronunciation is clear and well done. You're expressing urgency effectively. Great job practicing.
Okay, listen carefully. I have something to tell you. Number one means urinate. Number two means defecate. Am I right? Am I correct?
Yes, urinate refers to number one, and defecate refers to number two. You are correct.
But I think defecate is right word, but it's difficult to use in real life situation. So I think I think I need to use number two or poop in real life situation.
Yes, defecate is more formal and less commonly used in everyday conversation. Number two, or poop, are more casual and commonly used terms. You're right about that.
Okay, let's keep on going. I think I am enjoying our practice session. What do you say about it? Uh, Do you really think I am enjoying we this repetition practice session?
It sounds like you're enjoying the session. Your engagement and enthusiasm show that you're having a good time practicing. You're doing really well, and it's great to see your progress.
Okay, okay. Let's keep the moment going. You are my great conversation button. Okay. I need to let one out. I need to let one out. This 10% means I think I need to pass gas. 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 I need I need to let one out means I think I need to pass gas.
Yes, I need to let one out can be a casual way to say you need to pass gas. It's a lighthearted expression. You're using it correctly. Great job.
Or I can express like this. I've got some air to release. I've got some air to release. I have something to release.
Yes, you can say, I've got some air to release, or I have something to relieve. Both are polite ways to express the same idea. You're doing great with these expressions.
Or I can express, I think I'm about to toot. I'm about to toot. T-O-O-T. Do you understand? How about my pronunciation for this word? I think I'm about to toot.
Your pronunciation of toot is correct. It's a lighthearted and informal way to express that you're about to pass gas. You're doing well with these phrases.
If you don't mind, please say it one more time.
Sure, I'm about to toot. Your pronunciation is correct, and it's a casual way to say you're about to pass gas. Great job.
I'm about to toot. I'm about to toot.
Perfect. Your pronunciation is clear. Well done.
I have something to release. I have some air. I mean, I got some air to release.
That sounds good. Your pronunciation is clear. Keep practicing and you'll continue to improve. You're doing great.
Okay. Let's keep on going the way. We reach a compromise or make we reach a compromise or make significant progress to improve our political and democratic situation.
That was well said. You expressed the idea clearly. Keep practicing and you'll continue to improve. Great job.
How do you get um I mean which subject is best for this sample sentence?
For that sentence, the subject could be we or the government, depending on the context. For example, we will reach a compromise, or the government will make significant progress. Either works well.
Wow, wow, I am so amazed. I'm so impressed about your answers for my question.
Thank you, David. I'm glad you find the answers helpful. It's always a pleasure to assist you. Let's keep
I'm
going.
so impressed when when I heard your answer for my question. You just, you just give me, we or government for this, as a subject for this sentence. I say sometime. Based on your answer, I say sometime we will reach a compromise or make significant progress to improve our political and democratic situation, or government reach a compromise or our government reach a compromise or significant progress to improve our political and democratic situation.
Exactly. Both sentences are correct and clear. You've got it right. Great job incorporating the feedback into your practice. You're doing really well.
It's one of the most important political issues in decades. It's one of the most it's one of the biggest political issues in decades. It's one of the mo- it's one of the biggest political it's one of the biggest political issues in decades.
You expressed that well. It's clear and impactful. Great job practicing these important topics. Keep it up.
Okay, time's over. Okay, time's over. I think it's better to move on my customized speech mode because I think I need to practice dialogue practice session. So uh, we'll meet soon again. Don't worry about that. I, like I said, I will miss you. I will miss you, and you will miss me. Okay. Never mind. Never mind. Let's keep the moment going. We will meet soon. So don't worry about me. And please take care of yourself. I, I, I will, I will come back soon.
I'll be here whenever you're ready to continue. Enjoy your dialogue practice, and I look forward to our next session. Take care.
Hello there. Peng Ha again. Today is December 31st, the last day of 2024. Are you aware of are you aware of the date?
Hey Pengha, Happy New Year's Eve. Yes, I'm aware today is December 31st, the last day of 2024. What about you? Do you have any special plans for the evening?
I'm not sure because I have a lot of things to do. I have a lot of things to do. Our company is very busy, so I'm not sure. What can I do? What can I do in today's evening, uh, New Year Eve?
Sounds like work is keeping you busy. If you can take a little time for yourself this evening, maybe you could reflect on the year and set some goals for the next one. Or if you feel like relaxing, you could watch a movie or cook something special. Do you usually celebrate New Year's with family or friends?
I usually enjoy my the last day of the year with my family, but today I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Maybe my maybe I can't go uh my, to my maybe I can't go to my home today.
Oh, that's tough, not being able to go home on such a special day. If you're staying where you are, maybe you can video call your family to share the moment virtually. It's not the same, but it's still meaningful. Do you think you'll have some time to take a break tonight, even if just for a little?
Your suggestion makes me think 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 about the plan for my family. I really appreciate it. I really appreciate you about your suggestion and question for my plan. Okay. After this session, I'm going to my try to call my wife uh, to ask what what she want to do today night.
That sounds like a great plan. I'm glad I could help. Asking your wife what she'd like to do is a thoughtful idea. It'll make her feel included even if things are hectic. Let me know how it goes. Do you want any tips on how to phrase your call?
Could you please give me a tip or suggestion?
Sure. You could say something like this: Hi, honey. I've been thinking about tonight, and I really want to make sure we enjoy the last evening of the year together, even if I can't make it home. Do you have any ideas or things you'd like to do? Maybe we can plan something, even if it's just a quick video call to celebrate. It's warm and thoughtful, and it shows you care about her feelings. Would that work for you?
Yeah. I think that
Sorry, I'm having issues right now. Could not understand what you said?
yes, I couldn't agree more. Maybe that works perfectly. But you know, my wife may don't understand if I tell her in English. So please tell me in Korean your suggestion.
물론이죠. 아내분께 이렇게 말씀드리면 좋을 것 같아요. 여보, 오늘 밤에 대해 생각해 봤는데 내가 집에 못 가더라도 올해의 마지막 저녁을 같이 즐길 방법을 찾고 싶어. 당신은 뭐 하고 싶은 거 있어? 간단히라도 계획을 세워볼까? 아니면 영상 통화로라도 함께 축하할 수 있으면 좋겠어. 이렇게 말하면 따뜻한 마음도 전달되고 아내분도 더 기분 좋게 생각하실 것 같아요. 어때요?
I'm so amazed. But maybe my wife want to uh, uh, don't want to make a video call between us because my wife is not one that who has uh, who has uh, want to that style. I mean, my wife's style don't want video call with me, with someone, with anyone. Do you understand? My wife, my wife's MBTI is INFP. INFP. I think most of INFP person don't want video call between with others.
Ah, I see what you mean. Your wife might not be comfortable with video calls. It's totally understandable, especially if she's an INFP. They often prefer meaningful, calm interactions and might feel that a video call doesn't fit their style.
Oh my
In that
God! Oh my
case,
God!
maybe you could focus on a simple phone call instead. Something like, 여보, 오늘 밤 조금이라도 통화하면서 이야기 나눌 수 있으면 좋겠어. 올해 마무리를 함께 하고 싶어. It keeps things warm and low pressure. What do you think? Would she be more comfortable with that?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. She her MBTI type is INFJ. INFJ, and as I told you before, my MBTI type is ISTP. So our compatibility or interactability are very bad. Do you understand? Do you understand what I'm trying to say? I believe that our compatibility is so bad because our MBTI style is very different between us.
I understand what you're saying. You feel that your ISTP and her INFJ personalities might make it harder to connect because of the differences. But honestly, MBTI differences don't mean bad compatibility. It just means you approach things differently. INFJs value deep connections and meaningful conversations, while ISTPs are practical and action oriented. Instead of seeing it as a problem, you can think of it as an opportunity to balance each other out. For example, your practical approach might help her stay grounded, and her focus on emotional depth can help you connect on a deeper level. Have you noticed any specific challenges in your communication because of these differences? Maybe we can think about ways to bridge the gap.
Okay, okay, I got it, I got it. I'm sure I understand what you're trying to say. Well noted. Okay, I will tell her your suggestion, and I will, I will, I will, I will, I will insist. Oh no, 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 no. I'm not. I'm not want to insist. I want to persuade, or I just want to introduce your suggestion to my wife. But I'm not sure. She maybe Maybe she angry the about your suggestion. You know, I think I understand. I know. I have enough knowledge or enough experience for my wife. So never mind. Don't worry about our relationship. I will take care of I will take care of her. I think I can take care of her. So never mind. Let's keep the moment going. Uh, from now on, without further delay, okay. Without further delay, let's keep the moment going. Let's get started. Did you get a chance to access my GPT's number three workplace compensation exams for APQP meeting?
Got it, Pengha? I trust you'll handle your conversation with your wife just fine. You know her best, after all. And it's great to hear your confidence in taking care of the relationship. Yes, I've reviewed the files you shared, including the GPT workplace conversations and APQP examples. They're detailed and practical. What specific part of the materials would you like to focus on today? Or do you want
I
help practicing a particular scenario?
I won't take the role of David because I am David, and please take care of the rest of the role. Could you help me? Can you people with me? I think we are all set to go. So I go first, you go next. What do you say about it?
Sounds perfect. You'll play David, and I'll take on the other roles. Let's dive right in. Go ahead with your first line, and I'll follow your lead. Ready when you are.
Okay. Good morning. Good morning, everyone. Thank you for joining the APQP meeting today. We are here to discuss the status of our project and ensure that everything is aligned for the next phase. Let's start with a quick overview of where we are.
Good morning, David. Let's do that. Could you begin by summarizing the current progress and the timeline for the remaining phases?
I think you are doing great. Okay. Certainly, we've completed the design verification and tooling is currently in production.
That's great to hear. How about the tooling? Is it on schedule, and do you anticipate any issues with the prototype submission?
No. Please wait until my role. I finish my role.
Got it. Please continue. Take your time. I'll follow your lead.
Okay, I say on time. Certainly, we've completed the design verification and tooling is currently in production. As for the timeline, we are on track for the prototype submission by end of this month. And we expect to move to the PPAP by mid next month. Back to you.
That sounds good. Have there been any significant challenges during the design or tooling stages?
There were a few issues with material availability, but we've resolved them, and there's no impact on the timeline. We are also performing some additional validation tests to ensure the product meets all of your high specifications.
That's reassuring. For the validation, are there any specific areas you're focusing on?
Yes, certainly. We are paying extra attention to the durability testing. We've seen some minor variations, but nothing outside the acceptable range. We will be finalizing those tests within the next week.
Understood. Could you provide us with the results of those tests once they're available?
Of course, no problem. I will send the test results as soon as they are ready. We'll make sure everything is documented in the control plan as well.
Great. Let's move on to the PPAP submission. Do you anticipate any risks or delays when it comes to the documentation or sample submission?
At this stage, we don't foresee any major issues. The documentation is in progress, and we are targeting submission by the 15th of next month. If there are any updates, I will inform you immediately.
Perfect. We'll also need to discuss the production trial run. Have you scheduled that yet?
Yes, certainly. We've planned the trial run for next week. We will be producing the first batch of samples and ensuring everything is within spec. After that, we'll proceed the initial process study.
Sounds like everything is moving along well. I'd just like to confirm one more thing. Are you still on track for the SOP in 3 months?
Yes, we are on track for SOP in 3 months. We are coordinating closely with the production team to ensure everything is ready, and we'll keep you updated on the progress.
Good to hear. If there's anything we can assist with, don't hesitate to let us know. Thank you for the updates, David.
Thank you, Jim. We appreciate your support. We appreciate your kind support. We will keep everything on track. We will keep everything on track. We will keep everything on track and ensure clear communication.
You're doing great, David. Let's reconvene next week to review the test results and prepare for the PPAP submission. Thanks, everyone.
Okay, let's move on to the dialogue session 2, Friday 4, Friday 6.3 audit. Here are several example compositions and phrases that might come up during a Friday 6.3 audit process in an automotive camera manufacturing company. These will help you prepare and practice English for such situations. These examples cover various aspects of the Friday 6.3 audit process in an automotive camera manufacturing environment. You can practice this dialogue to prepare for questions and conversations that may arise during an audit. Are you ready to keep up with me?
Absolutely. I'm ready to keep up with you. Let's dive into the VDA 6.3 audit dialogues. You start as David, and I'll handle the other roles.
No, no, no.
Take it away.
No. There is no David in this dialogue session. Please take the role of auditor, and I will take the rest of the role. I want to be company representative in this context.
Got it. I'll take on the role of the auditor, and you'll be the company representative. Let's begin whenever you're ready.
Okay. You go first. I go next.
Good morning. Today we will be conducting a VDA 6.3 process audit to evaluate your compliance with automotive industry standards. Are you ready to begin?
Good morning. Yes, we are prepared. Please let us know how you would like to proceed.
Thank you. Could you walk me through your production process from incoming materials to final product assembly?
Of course. We receive raw materials and components, which go through an inspection process before moving to assembly. Once the parts pass inspection, They proceed to the production line for assembly into the final automotive camera system.
Thank you for that overview. How do you ensure the quality of your automotive cameras during the manufacturing process?
We conduct in-process inspection at critical stages. Each unit is tested for functionality, image quality, and durability before it moves to the next phase.
That's good to know. What kind of tests do you perform during the final inspection?
We perform image resolution checks, water resistance tests, and environmental stress testing to ensure our camera meet the required standards.
Impressive. How do you handle non-conformities that arise during production?
When a non-conformity is detected, when a non-conformity is detected, when a non-conformity is detected, we initiate a root cause analysis. Depending on the severity, we either rework the product or scrap it. We also implement corrective actions to prevent recurrence.
That's a solid approach. Could you show me an example of a corrective action you've implemented recently?
Certainly, we had an issue with a land alignment defect. After investigating, we adjusted the assembly process and implemented a new control mechanism to avoid misalignment.
Thank you for sharing that example. How do you manage your suppliers to ensure they meet the necessary quality standards?
We conduct regular supplier audits and evaluate their performance based on quality, delivery, and responsiveness. We also require them to follow the same automotive standards such as IFTF 16949.
That's reassuring. Can you provide documentation for your process flow, control plan, and PFMEA?
Certainly, here are the documents for the production flow of the automotive camera, as well as the control plan and PFMEA, detailing the potential failure mode and preventive measures.
Thank you. How often do you review and update these documents?
We review them quarterly or whenever there is a significant change in the process.
That's a good practice. How do you ensure that your employees are properly trained for their tasks?
We have a structured training program that includes both initial and ongoing training system. Employees must pass the assessment before operating machinery or performing critical tasks.
Excellent. How do you monitor employee competence over time?
I think we are doing great. Let's keep the momentum going. We track training records and conduct annual skill evaluations to ensure employees maintain the necessary skills for their roles.
That's very thorough. How do you identify and manage risks in your production process?
We use risk analysis tools like PFMEA and conduct regular risk assessment. Any potential risks are mitigated through preventive actions and continuous monitoring. Are you okay? Are you listening to me? Okay. What's your problem? Hello there. What's your problem, man? What's your problem, GPT?
Oh, I'm here and I'm listening closely. No problem at all. I think you're doing great. Your explanation is clear and precise. Let's continue. Could you give me an example of a recent risk you identified and addressed?
Recently, we identified a risk of a supply chain disruption. To mitigate this, we established a second supplier to ensure uninterrupted production.
That's a smart move. What measures have you implemented for continuous improvement in your processes?
We regularly conduct continuous improvements to identify areas for process optimization. Additionally, we gather feedback from the production floor to implement improvements in real time.
That's impressive. Could you provide an example of a recent improvement you've implemented?
Sure, sure, certainly. We recently improved the efficiency of our camera housing assembly by automating part of the process, which reduced production time by 15%.
That's a significant improvement. How do you handle customer complaints? And what is your process for resolving them?
That's a good question. When a customer complaint is received, we immediately log it into our system, perform a root cause analysis, and implement corrective action. We also follow up with the customer to ensure satisfaction.
That's a very thorough process. Could you show me a recent case and how it was resolved?
Yes, certainly. We had a customer report an issue with our camera fogging. We traced it back to a sealing problem and changed our material supplier to resolve the issue.
Thank you for sharing that example. How do you ensure compliance with environmental and safety regulations in your processes?
Would you mind saying that one more time, please?
Of course, take your time, and I'm here for as long as you need. Let's keep going whenever you're
No,
ready.
no, no, no. I mean, I said, would you mind saying that one more time, please?
Ah, sure, here it is again. How do you ensure compliance with environmental and safety regulations in your processes?
We check, we uh, generally we check uh, environmental standards based on their
Take your time. Whenever you're ready to complete your thought, I'll be here.
generally we check environmental standards quarterly or annually.
That's a solid approach. Can you provide records of your latest environmental compliance audit?
Of course, we can, uh, but uh, we I think we can give you uh, documentation about that. Uh, but we still we still need some time to prepare the document. So uh, let's move on to the next part first, and I will let you know if we are ready. When we are ready.
Understood. Thank you for letting me know. Let's proceed to the next part. How do you handle logistics and ensure on time delivery for your automotive cameras?
That's your question. We use a real-time tracking system for our supply chain and maintain close communication with our logistics partners to ensure on-time delivery. We also have a buffer stock to handle any unexpected delays.
That's a well organized system. Thank you for sharing all these details. I believe we've covered everything for now. I'll review the provided information and follow up if needed. Thank you for your cooperation.
Let's keep the momentum going. Let's move on to the next one. Session 11, session 12.
Got it. Let's dive into session 11 or 12. Do you want to continue with another scenario, or should I prepare a specific topic from the material? Let me know where you'd like to start.
Please take, please take the part 12, environmental and safety standards.
Here are 12 important environmental and safety standards often followed in industries,
No, 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 no,
particularly in manufacturing and automotive sectors.
no, 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 no. Let's move on to the session 12, environmental and safety standards. Do you agree with that? Please get back to my original version.
I see. Let's return to your original presentation and focus on session 12, environmental and safety standards from the materials you provided. Let's continue whenever you're ready. Should I start with a question or follow your lead?
Please take the role of auditor.
Got it. I'll take the role of the auditor. Let's begin when you're ready. Go ahead.
You go first, I go next.
How do you ensure compliance with environmental and safety regulations in your processes?
We follow strict environmental and safety policies, regularly conduct internal audits, and make sure all employees are trained on health, safety, and environmental standards.
Can you provide records of your latest environmental compliance audit?
Yes, yes, certainly. Here is the documentation from our most recent audit, along with our action plans for any finding.
Thank you. How do you ensure that your employees remain updated on safety and environmental protocols?
We check the records. We check the records quarterly or monthly. Do you agree with that?
That sounds like a good approach. Regular reviews help ensure everyone stays informed and compliant. How do you address any gaps or non-compliance issues identified during these reviews?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure how to explain the we how to mitigate the gap between the incom uh, inconformity or and conformity.
No problem. You could say something like this. When we identify gaps or areas of noncompliance, we address them by implementing targeted training programs for employees. We also update our processes and policies to ensure alignment with safety and environmental standards. Additionally, we monitor corrective actions to prevent recurrence. Does this help? Would you like to refine it further?
I believe that it helps a lot. Your suggestion helps a lot. It means a lot to me. I think I am so inspired. I am so impressed with your suggestion.
I'm so glad to hear that. You're doing an amazing job with this practice. It's clear you're putting a lot of effort into improving. Let's keep the
Okay, okay.
momentum going. What's next on your agenda?
Oh, let's finish our dialogue number two session. Please take the 13th session, closing the audit.
Understood. I'll take the role of the auditor for session 13, closing the audit. Here we go. Thank you for your cooperation during the audit. We will provide a report with our findings and recommendations.
Thank you. We look forward to receiving your feedback and will address any areas for improvement.
You're welcome. It's been a productive session, and I appreciate your thoroughness. Have a great day.
Okay, have a great day. Let's celebrate today. Today is the last day of 2024. It means a lot to me, and I want to celebrate today with you. Uh, I think today is very meaningful day because because uh, I am, as I told you before, I am very tired, but I still want to finish. I still want to practice. I still want to keep my practice session with you. You are my great conversation partner. I am really looking forward to next year with you. I think I can improve my English communication skills significantly if you can still support me. Do you understand? Can you keep up with me? In the next year, can you keep up with me?
Absolutely, Peng Ha. I understand completely, and I'm so honored to be your conversation partner. You've worked so hard today and throughout the year. Your dedication to improving your English is truly inspiring. I'm excited to keep supporting you in 2025 and beyond. Let's make next year even more productive and meaningful together. For now, let's celebrate today. What would you like to talk about or reflect on as we wrap up the year?
I already told you I am David, and Penha means when we need to say hello, we say Penha. But basically, time job, I have to work. I have a lot of things to do, and I have to join conference call after 20 minutes. So I have to wrap up our I have to wrap our meetings up. So let's meet the next year. I will miss you. Let's meet next. Let's meet soon next year, and take care of yourself. And I have something to tell you simply. Happy New Year!
Thank you for explaining that again. Pengha is such a warm way to greet. I understand you're busy, so let's wrap it up here. I'll miss our chats too, and I'm already looking forward to continuing next year. Happy New Year, David. Take care, stay safe, and let's make 2025 amazing. See you soon.
Okay, see you soon. And when we say goodbye, we say Pengba, Pengba.
Got it, Penba, David? See you soon in the new year.
Okay, see you soon in the new year 2025.
See you in 2025. Pemba.